Okay then guys, what's going on? Cloud Plays here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we're inside of Hogwarts Legacy and the drama continues with the massive movement and boycott towards Hogwarts Legacy, which we all know by now is just not going to work. It is so high up in the ratings for one of the most sold games and looking to be the most sold game in 2023. But we've got some interesting stances by some Twitch streamers and online influencers. This is something which I believe heavily in a basis of being careful of what you say on the internet. Let's dive on into it. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. With that being said, when we hit 50,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away an Xbox Series S and a game of your choice. If you want to get involved with that, head down to the description and make sure you drop a follow on either my Instagram or Twitter. Once you've done that, make sure you're a subscriber here on the channel and leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know your username and the platform you followed me on. With that being said, let's dive on into the juicy drama that is Hogwarts Legacy. So starting off, we actually have somebody right here who is a Twitch streamer and YouTube partner who has obviously got something against the movement with Hogwarts Legacy, with the whole controversy around J.K. Rowling. Now, as much as J.K. Rowling has definitely said some questionable things online, this is something which shouldn't really have affected the game. What I do find funny though is this guy right here is Fred Streams posts up, "I'm really going to burn some bridges with this Hogwarts Legacy shit. Trans rights are human rights, and if you cannot play a game in support of an entire demographic's human rights, then your actions speak louder than words." It is what it is, I guess. For the record, it is what it is one of my favourite sayings of all time, but irrelevant to it, the fact that this guy's using it is a little bit questionable. Somebody responds and says, "Might want to cancel your hype for Fallen Order as well. Same issue as Harry Potter." And it actually shows that Fred Streams posted up an image of how excited he was, saying, "Why did they make the Ginge from Fallen Order into such a daddy?" and stating how excited he was for Star Wars Jedi Survivor. And this is questionable, mainly because of this article right here, where it says that Saudi Arabia have actually pushed in more than 3.3 billion worth of shares into Activision. Yep, that's right, Saudi Arabia. So if we're going to start looking at how people are being affected by these things, then that's the first place to kind of look. Saudi Arabia are still working in such dark times that I'm pretty sure women in that country have only just been authorized to be able to be legal to drive. The human rights activists would have an absolute field day in Saudi Arabia, and these Twitter trolls would have an absolute mental breakdown if they started really looking into what was going on to the companies that they're supporting, quote unquote, with the games that they're playing. This guy, Fred Streams, is kind of a bit of a hilarious one to say the least, but the next one is even funnier. This one right here is Sarah Daniels. Now, for those of you guys who don't know who Sarah Daniels is, she was quite literally the poster girl for Hogwarts School Choir at Universal Studios. Essentially, in Universal Studios, they have this giant Hogwarts section, and they have a very fun area inside of that. It is so damn good, and if you've never been to Universal Studios, I highly recommend you give it at least a visit in your lifetime. But Sarah Daniels actually states, "For someone who was literally a poster child for the Hogwarts School Choir at Universal Studios, if I can not buy Hogwarts Legacy, so can you. It really is that easy. This was one of the best, most memorable parts of my life, but J.K. Rowling is harming people I care about." This is actually hilarious. Somebody actually responds by saying, "I love Harry Potter and its world, and I don't give a damn about the author. I don't follow her on the drama. Politics aside, I'll be enjoying a game that I pre-ordered because of its residing within the Harry Potter fantasy world that saved me when I was a kid going through dark times." Her natural response to this was, "Congrats on your donation to actively harming trans people." This is just where we're at, guys. This is exactly where we're at on the internet, and this was for somebody who actively, and photo evidence of it, worked for said person. Anything that kind of works along the Harry Potter movement, J.K. Rowling will make profit of. So by her working for Universal Studios, she actually helped raise money for J.K. Rowling, and is now posting this stuff as if she's on a high and mighty table, but just it's unbelievable. And these have gained millions upon millions of views. It's insane. This one right here has had 2.6 million views on this post. But the one which was the best one for me was this one right here, which has already had 8.1 million views on Twitter. And this is of a streamer called Will Overguard. Now, Will Overguard is exactly that, is a streamer on Twitch, louder than necessary, and has got a bit of a funny way of using his social media. 8.1 million views as he posted up a TikTok saying that people shouldn't be making videos about Hogwarts Legacy and shouldn't be streaming Hogwarts Legacy and shouldn't be playing Hogwarts Legacy, and is literally begging his viewership not to purchase Hogwarts Legacy for the controversy around J.K. Rowling. Now, I won't lie to you, I did have the base original version of the game, and I upgraded that to the deluxe version after I watched this, just solely so I could stream it 3 days earlier. That was exactly where this thing left me at, and this is kind of why the game, I think, is not only just doing so well based on the Harry Potter representation that it has previously, and the current reputation that it holds anyway, but the fact that these guys are genuinely trying to push such a narrative, it's insane. That people are now making upgrades to their purchases. A lot of people have gone from a standard edition to a deluxe edition just as a giant middle finger of don't tell me what to do sort of thing, and this is just not happening. The boycott has been trying now for months and is not actively ever going to work. I think that this is kind of one of those things where no matter how hard they try, you don't really have much of a connection from a game which was made by sole developers and has heart, souls, has blood, sweat and tears put into said project, in comparison to an author who once wrote a series of books and has a very, very questionable point of view. These two things do not stand side by side, and it does not mean that you shouldn't be purchasing Hogwarts Legacy, because it doesn't make you a bad person. These people are just absolutely loving the social media accounts, and more than likely are just enjoying the attention that they're receiving from it. Most people do this sort of stuff mainly because it's a very easy way to get clicks and it's a very easy way to get likes. Although you can't hide away from 8.1 million views on a video like this, this is a sort of video which is going to stain you for the rest of your life, and that's the full-blown fact. So my biggest and most important thing out there for you guys is to make sure that no matter what you do, you're always careful with what you post on social media. Once it goes up, it never really comes down. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, smash that like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. With that being said, thank you so much for the support for the Hogwarts Legacy videos we've been putting up recently. I'm aiming to get around 2 out a day, and then on a live day, which will be 7th of February, we're planning on going live here on the channel with the game on launch. Thank you so much again for watching. I appreciate all your faces, but as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.